Hello viewers, welcome to the electrodynamics problem series. Today our question is consider a metal sphere of a radius r which is having a charge q inside it, and this sphere is surrounded by concentric shell of inner radius a and outer radius b. What we have to find is that find surface charge density at r, a and b. Second question is find potential at the center, and third question is if outer surface touched to a grounding wire, answer A and B. So we'll start with the A. First, let's see how the charge will disperse throughout the body. As we know that when charge q is present inside a metal surface, it resides outside its surface. So plus q charge will be move outside its surface plus now this plus q charge is present in the cavity of this concentric shell. Now we will not say that the electric field inside this cavity is zero, but the thing is that it is also true that no electric field can penetrate inside this concentric shell because they are cancelled out at the outer surface by the induced charge there. Similarly, the field due to charges within this cavity is also vanished by all the exterior points by the induced charge on the inner surface. So the induced charge on the inner surface is negative ones. And same, the induced charge on the outer surface will be plus. So now it is easy to answer these questions. First one is find surface charge density at r. As surface density at r is surface charge density is q by its surface area, which is 4 pi r square. Second one is surface charge density at a. Now surface charge density at a is negative 1, so we can say that minus q by 4 pi a square, and surface charge density at b is now plus q, which is equals to q by 4 pi b square. Okay, now let's move on to the part B. Find the potential at the center. Before finding the potential, let's calculate the electric field at various regions of this diagram. Electric field in between 0 to r is obviously, if electric field in between 0 to r is 0, and between r to a, electric field in between r to a is equals to only the contribution of positive charge here, kq by r square, kq by x square. Okay, and the electric field from a to b, x from a to b. Now from x a to b, take the cosine surface here, the net charge will be 0, so electric field is here also 0. And outside the electric field between b x to infinite, so electric field is equals to outside kq by x square. Now using these things we can calculate the potential which is given as minus integral of E dot dl from infinity to point O, as we have to find the potential at the center. So let's divide this integral in different parts. From infinity to b, E dot dl kq by x square dx, plus from b to a is 0, so I'm not writing this, and then a to r is kq by x square, kq by x square dx. Okay, now evaluating this kq by x square. Now integration of 1 over x square is minus 1 over x. Taking kq common here, minus kq. And integration of 1 over x square is minus 1 over x infinite to b. And same here, minus 1 over x a to r. So it is equals to minus 1 over b, 1 over infinity 0, and minus 1 over r plus 1 over a minus kq, which is eventually equals to kq 1 by b plus 1 over r minus 1 over a. Okay, now moving to its last question, C part, which says that if outer surface is touched to a grounding wire, if outer surface touched to a grounding wire, then how your answer will be changed. If outer surface touched to a grounding wire, then it is obvious that this surface charge density at B will become 0. And how the potential at the center will change. Now in that thing, this electric field will become 0 when in the case of a grounding wire. So considering all these things, sigma b tends to 0 under the condition C, and potential will be equals to, if I only consider this case only, then the potential will be no presence of this one, kq 1 over r minus 1 over a. Now let's move on to the second question, which is consider a metal sphere of radius r in which we have two cavities of radius a and radius b. Each have a charge qa and qb respectively. What we have to find in this question, that find surface charge density at a, b and r. Second question, find field outside the conductor. Third, field within each cavity. Fourth one is force on qa and qb. Last one is that if third charge q is brought near this metal sphere, then how these all answer will change. Okay, let's start with how first the charge will dispersed in this whole diagram. Since the field inside the cavity will not be 0, but no electric field can penetrate through the conductor, so the field due to the charges within the cavity is cancelled by all the exterior points, just by the induced charge on the inner surface for both these cavities of radius a and b, and the compensating charge will left over the outer surface of the conductor, which is the sum of the both charges qa plus qb. Now we can easily solve these questions. First one is find surface charge density at A. Surface charge density at A is sigma A is minus qa by 4 pi a square, and surface charge density at B is sigma B minus qb over 4 pi b square, and the surface charge density at R is equals to the add of these both charges qa plus qb by 4 pi r square, as these were the compensating charges which are present outside. Now moving to the part B, find field outside the conductor. As outside we have charges qa and qb, so electric field outside is equals to k q a plus qb by x square. Moving to the third part C, which is find field within each cavity. As I told you in previous question also, that field inside is not 0 here, but the thing is that no electric field can penetrate this metal surface. So inside this we have in the radius B, we have charge QB. So electric field inside the B radius one is equals to KQB over B square, and the electric field inside that of radius A sphere is equals to radius A cavity is equals to AKQA by A square. Okay. D part, force on charge QA and QB. Now there is no field present inside this metal sphere, so no force on QA and QB is possible. So in this case, force on QA and QB is both are 0. Third question is that if the third charge Q is brought near this sphere, then how these all answer will change. As you know that when force charge Q is brought near this metal sphere, then it will try these electric fields cannot penetrate this metal surface. To prevent this, negative charge is also induced on this outer surface, so electric field at the outer surface will be changed here, and nothing will get affected from this. So field within each cavity will not change, field outside the conductor will change only, which is equals to K QA plus QB minus Q by X square. Okay, thank you.